Hi guys, this is Dario from Cosmic Campervans, and today I'm going to show you the main reasons why you should go for a diesel heater, how it all works, where it's positioned, and basically a full overview. So this is a really important component to be placing into your campervan conversion because it's going to allow you to use the van throughout the year. Without a diesel heater, it does get very cold in the vans, especially from the months from September to around even up to May sometimes, depending on the British weather. You know what it's like in England. So yes, it's very important to get a diesel heater fitted so that you can use the van throughout the year at all times. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to take you through is the controller. So as you can see in this full conversion, we've placed our controller up here with the control panels, and this is the AutoTerm comfort controller that comes as standard with all our diesel heater installs. Okay, so we have this kind of like swivel turn button which controls as you cycle through the menus. We've got a back button and a menu button as well. It also tells us the temperature, the voltage of the battery, and the time. So I'm going to get this set up. If we press this in, we've got the menu button here, which we can cycle through the modes if we want to turn the heater on. And there's a few different modes that you can use. We've got power mode, heat and ventilation mode, thermostat mode, temperature mode, and back to power. Now, the main one that I always use is power mode, because what I like is I just like to leave the heater on throughout the night on 1 or 2 bars. Now, if I want to get the van up to maximum temperature as fast as possible, then I'd put it up to full power like this. But if I'm leaving it on through the night, I'm going to leave it on 1 or 2 bars. Now, the reason that I do this is because I don't want the heater to be turning on and off throughout the night on a thermostat mode and using lots of battery and also making lots of noise. I like to just keep it on a nice low temperature, which keeps the van warm to a suitable temperature throughout the night. But let's just turn it on. So if I wanted to put it onto max power, I just go up to them, press this in like that. It will then show us here the timings. So if I want to put it on for 45 minutes or an hour, just cycle through it. And if I want to leave it on for infinite like this, just go to the infinite sign. You'll see that it will also illuminate red underneath here to signify that the heater is turned on, and we just press it in one more time. This will then get the heater going. Okay, so we can see here that there's a different sign here which is showing that the heater is on. Okay, and it will also show us what time it was due to finish. Okay, so if we want to change the settings of the heater whilst we do it, we can cycle through here as well, or we can just turn it off. So if we just want to turn the heater off, we just press that and it'll switch off, and this will illuminate green underneath here to show that it's switching off as well. Obviously now I didn't have the heater on full power, so it's not illuminating green at this moment. You can go through the different modes if you wanted to, temperature mode, etc. But again, my personal advice is just to use the power mode. Okay, you can set timers on the heater as well. So if you want to go through to timers, what we can do is go like this, go to timers, and we've got 3 different timers that we can set. Okay, so if we want to set the first timer, we can then enable it and then we can adjust it. So we can say 7 AM, we want it to turn off half an hour every day, maybe working days or specific days which you can choose. So if we said every day, heating saved, this will then show that the timer is enabled. Okay, we've got timer 7 o'clock every day, it's going to turn on for half an hour. So if we want to turn it off, go back into timers, just disable it, and it will remember that timer. Okay, so you don't need to go in and do it every single time. You can then change other settings such as the time, date, etc. like this. So the date today is 24, it's the 7th, and it's the 24th today. And today is a Wednesday, and the time at this time is 10 past 10. So that's the heater controller panel. Okay, so how does the heater actually work? Well, the heater is actually located underneath the chassis around this part of the van here. Okay, so it's mounted externally underneath the van, so it's protected by the under trays, and the intake for the air is here. So it takes the warm and recycled air from the cabin in through here into the heater, heats it up and puts it up underneath the driver's seat or wherever your vent is located. Now, a couple of FAQs about the heater. Okay, the heater uses 12-volt power, so it's connected to your leisure battery. So as long as you've got battery in your leisure battery, if you've got charge in your leisure battery, it will work. It's plumbed directly into the vehicle's fuel tank, so you don't need to have another fuel tank separate to it. It will just take your diesel from your fuel tank and power the heater. It's very low power consumption and it's very low fuel consumption as well. So realistically, you don't ever need to worry about it. Now, one thing I do advise people is that you should have it hooked up to your leisure battery, okay? And your leisure battery in return will also need some kind of charging function. So whether that be a split charger or a solar panel, you need some way to charge your leisure battery, okay? So if you guys are interested in having a diesel heater fitted, we've got very competitive prices. They come with a 3-year warranty from us at Cosmic Campervans. We're an authorized retailer of the AutoTerm planar heater. We've been fitting these for 4 or 5 years now. We've fitted at least 500 to 1,000 of the heaters. I don't even know exactly what the number is, but we fit a lot of them. They're very, very popular. If you want one fitting, just get in contact with us. We'll send you a quote straight away. They can be fitted in 4 to 5 hours, even if you've got a pre-converted van. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next video.